Guys, just a quick check-in today. Three things. When you go through a drive-through, make sure you check your order before you drive away from the window. I just got screwed at Dunkin Donuts. Wrong donut, wrong coffee. Ugh. West Orange Dunkin Donuts. Get your act together. Pearl hanging out. Things I like. Here's some things I like. Pearl the dog. I like Sharon Osbourne, her books. I recently listened to those on Audible. Both her books. Great stuff. Highly recommended. Also listening to on Audible, Dr. Ozzy Osbourne's book, Dr. Ozzy, great. All three of those books are a number of years old at this point, maybe even a decade or so. Go listen to them all or read them all. They're great, fun listens. Sharon's gets a little negative, at times, but it's a good listen. I'm trying to keep these positive. Just so you guys know, I had 3 people say stay positive. I will go negative in some of these. Yeah, I will. Because I'm keeping these honest. Sometimes I feel like I in the Talking Metal podcast, try to be so PC and not offend anyone and don't talk politics, don't say anything that's going to tick off any of the bands. And occasionally I will do that on Talking Metal, but not very often. So these are more free form. You're getting the real Mark Striegel here. Okay, so things I like, I mentioned, I think L.A. Guns, The Devil You Know, those 3 Osbourne books, Dr. Ozzy, both of Sharon's books, and then I'm digging the TV show Barry. Really love Barry. And of course I'm watching the new Game of Thrones episodes. I'm so psyched that that's back. So that's my recommendation for stuff to check out. I also want to say, going to see Enough's Enough tonight, down to 1 original member, Chip's Enough. Going to see Quiet Riot at M3 next week and also at Heavy Montreal. Quiet Riot will be there too. 1 original member, Frankie Bonelli. How do you guys feel? There's so many bands now. 2 original members, 1 original member, sometimes no original members. I'm okay with the 1 original member thing. Usually, although there's certain bands I'll be a hypocrite about it where I'm not okay with it. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. How do you guys feel about these bands? Is it okay that they're out there still doing it? Are they just doing it to make money when you have 1 original guy like Frankie Bonelli on playing with Quiet Riot? I had an issue with that for a long time, specifically with Quiet Riot. And then I heard their live record that came out not too long ago, and I was like, you know what? These sound good. He's out there doing it, keeping Kevin's memory alive. And I think that's part of it for me. The bands have to recognize the people who have gone. And the one criticism I had of Warrant when I saw them more recently is they didn't really acknowledge Janie on stage. And I wish they would have, given him a shout out. I think, especially people who have died or passed on, it's okay if you have 1 original member in the band, but let's flick the lighter or hold up the cell phone and remember the people that gave us that music originally, because essentially when you have 1 original member in the band, you're doing a tribute. You're doing a tribute. So and I know some of these guys don't get along anymore, but let's acknowledge the chemistry and the talent that made that music originally. That's my recommendation for these bands. Again, this is way off. I'm sure I'm losing subscribers by the minute here, so I should probably wrap it up. But yeah, Enough's Enough tonight in New Jersey. And again, at M3 next weekend. I hope to see you guys at M3. Man, it's going to be a great event, as always. A celebration of the music we love. 80s rock and metal. Cool. See you at M3, guys. See you tomorrow with another video. And stay with me. Remember, you don't have to watch these. If they get boring, just don't watch, don't turn them off. But don't unsubscribe.